Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Welcome to New York, home court advantage for the Knicks. Fournier in the corner. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Dort. And it's Giddey in the corner. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And they're going to have to think about sitting him out. I mean, that's his second foul here in less than a minute.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. Here's Barrett. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
And Barrett does have the size to go in there and mix it up.
Outside, Dort from deep. No good that time. And New York the other way now.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Randall is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's time. Up there. On the wing quickly. Pass to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked.
Given how long Baisley is, just not a good idea to get that ball anywhere near that length.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. And they have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Randall is doubled. New York moving the ball around. Back to Fournier. Robinson down low. Shoots over Holmgren. Robinson, that's good.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep three-point range. Randall grabs the board.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%.
And with a stroke like that, you see why.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
They get it again.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here is Robinson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, it's pretty much a power play for Robinson. He's got the ability to just shrug off the defenders.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you gotta love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they? Brent, Durant, and Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012. I mean, obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hardline stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Rose. To the paint. Can't hit that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And here is Dort. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Goes up on the wing. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Snatched up. And that one, good. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Randall. It's deflected. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Some solid defense from Rose. And here's Barrett. Fournier for 3. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Thunder lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Pass to Giddey. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort misses. New York trailing. Talking about defensive specials. How about the hustle Lou Dort shows on D?
Well, this is a guy you throw out there and you say, sick him, go guard the best player on the other team. And that's something that he takes that challenge on, takes a lot of pride on the defensive end, and has become a very important part of this team.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passers. David, thank you.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
In the corner, it's Toppin. Active quickly. Some nice passing by New York here. There's a screen by Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
RJ's movement right there did a great job of keeping the defense off balance. And he worked to create that opening.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Bazley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 7. Pass to Bazley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shakes him. He takes it up and lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
Inside. Robinson, that's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
2022 was a big season for Obi Toppin in his young career.
Well, we saw him continue to improve as a player, but the big moment obviously was that dunk contest when, after being a runner-up the year before, he finally got to claim that trophy.
It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Randall. To the inside. Now here's Brunson. Barrett with the ball. No one near Randall as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And Barrett gets it to go.
The Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
Pass to Giddey. To the middle. And that one's good by Favors.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Barrett wide open, he fires. Knocks down the 3 ball. Barrett's got the lead up to 4 now for New York. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Stolen by Brunson. Pass to Toppin. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, Toppin trying to gain his confidence by sharing the ball. He gets an assist.
Good on the triple. Bazley's got 6.
They're kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Here's Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting when he's got the kind of position like that.
Count that one for Dort. 7 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Randall. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Knicks out front, leading by just 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do. And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Barrett. And the foul called on Kenrich Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Favors. Here's Jerome. Down low. And Brunson comes to help. For the lead. Williams' shot is off. And so here is New York. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. And now a fast break for the Thunder.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Pokusevski. Just 5 to shoot. Man. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. Here's Jerome. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pokusevski with the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And some more promise from Poku.
Here's Fournier. And he banks in the layup.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team and continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against New York.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Thunder hit just 2 free throws and 5 attempts today. And he can't get the first one.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
An impressive feat last year. Fournier set the record for most threes in a season by a Knicks player.
And that number surpassed the great John Starks mark. Fournier always brings great shooting wherever it is that he plays, and especially from the three-point line.
To end the run, and Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Spins. Pass to Randall. And he lays it straight in. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot misses. Nice D from Rose. To the middle. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Now Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. And they recover it. And here is Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Baisley. Toppin covering. 2 on the clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. The kick out to Rose. The three. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that Stort's game, he's outside to knock down some threes.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Toppin. Here's Fournier. And it's good for 2. Fournier's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Holmgren. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks lead by 6. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Brunson. Robinson down low. And finished off by Robinson.
Well, if I'm a point guard right now, I am finding Robinson every time I have a chance.
To the left wing. Outside, Dort connects from three-point range.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Toppin inside. And good that time. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
Pass to Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside, Dort. And the 3 off target. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Now here is Robinson. Outside Rose. Inside. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder trailing by 7. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pass to Giddey. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Giddey's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Hartenstein can't get it to go. To the inside. And Giddey gets it to go. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Outside Rose. Pass to Grimes. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Toppin. And Holmgren pulls it down.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Just 2 to shoot. To tie it up. Oh, they get it back. The score now all even.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Pass to Reddish. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey, no one around him. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
Inside. Hartenstein can't get it to go. The Thunder leading by 3. Pass to Pokusevski. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Grimes. New York, no good that time either.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats. For the Thunder.
Great job.